Hey guys, we're gonna have to get some false light today because I don't want to open the curtain. I don't want to. I've been at work. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with the sun. It is so cool. Post Malone has never done hard drugs his entire life. Ain't that dope? I haven't either. I never did shit like that. I think I've been like my daddy. I think he put some cocaine and some weed though one time. Y'all, that'd be it for me. That'd be it. So I probably have. I ain't joking. I ain't joking. It was laced. Ain't that what they call it? Laced. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this shit right here. Okay, so that's owner. Oh, where the fuck is my phone? Y'all don't y'all used to hate. I used to hate going to my mom's purse. I don't go in her purse. What? But you know what? I used to love it because it smelled like my grandmama purse smelled like gum. So she'd be like, "Bring me my purse." So her purse smelled like gum. So it smells so fucking good. Then my mama purse, it smelled like perfume and makeup. It smelled like a woman. It smelled like a girl. Smells like a girl. Okay, so I did. My mama was such a woman. A woman. So I can see why men want to be with her. She like really feminine. She's a girl through and through. I think she used to be a tomboy too, but for real, she just do her nails, do her hair. She like, you know what I'm saying? Like she just such a woman. Cook, clean, all that good stuff. Hey, y'all. So today I wanted to do a show today. Like I want to tell y'all today about 50, 15, and 5. So I learned this from I was gonna say Central Market from Starbucks. Like I'm so serious. If you ever go to a company, make sure you take time to like take the opportunity to like learn what they talking about. So anyway, this app doesn't work because look, they sent the paper out. And the paper is like this financial paper, and it's like you can start a savings for a rainy day fund, all this different stuff. Well, you try to start the savings, and it's like it can't do it. So they saying you can earn up to $250. Here we go, right here. So this Starbucks right here. So it's financial forecast. That's what he got. So these other two work. So the first one was the Starbucks savings. That's the one that doesn't work out. It's the one that don't work. First one. So I put all my stuff in there, and it doesn't work. Okay, I can't log in. It's like maybe later. Then they have Starbucks tuition IO. Okay, that works. And then they have net benefits, which I already signed up for the 401k, and that's it. So it's SIP and extra beanstalk. So at Starbucks, when they hire us, they already make us partners. So that's dope. It's like I got stocks. I got stocks. And so like you put it in, it's just like when we do it as teachers, it's like a 401k, and then it like build up and all that different stuff. And so after 10 years at Starbucks, you can actually retire. Um I have not made it a game yet. I switch around so much I can't make it a game. So it's like I actually have to do customer service. I have to actually be involved in the job. So it's not something I can make a game. So I haven't gamified Starbucks, which is so crazy. So listen, let's talk about before I start the questions, I'm gonna talk about 50, 15, and 5, which I think works out better. Okay. This is the most practical fucking thing that I could ever think about. And I'm gonna think about my $3,000 check I used to get 3,200 from working DISD. So 3,200 divided by 2. That's gonna give me $1,600. So my rent was like less than $11.50 at one point. So at some point my rent was $11.50. And so this is what my expense is supposed to be. But see, that's the problem. Like my rent, my car note, my insurance. So see, I got $450 left. That ain't shit, y'all. That ain't shit. I can't do it like that. But anyway, so it's like that's why now it's more practical for me. I think the other way could work for everybody else because it's like 1,600. And like I said, if I subtract my rent, which was $11.50, and then it went up to $12.50. So now I got $4.50 left. So that for my expenses, okay, this $4.50 would cover my electricity. Let's say minus 75 because my electricity is $75. It would cover my water. My water be like $25, $30. Let's say $45 for water. And then it would cover my renter's insurance. It was like $12. Wait a minute. Let's go back to $4.50 minus 75 minus 45 minus $12. $3.18. So then it would also cover the internet, which was y'all. I have Verizon for $25. And then what does it keep doing it for? Okay, so I got $4.50 minus 75 minus 45 minus 12 minus 25. I'm at $293. And then what else did I have? Renter's insurance. I'm not going to include my car note and stuff in here yet. Okay, so renter's insurance. What I got on there? Water, electricity, Wi-Fi, renter's insurance. And that's it. I'm at $293. So from $293, what else do we have that was expenses? That's it, y'all. That's my bills for the month, for real. So I got $293. So now I gotta think about car note. My car note was $300. So really, I would have to go into other money. You see what I'm saying? I would have to do more than 50%, maybe 60% of my check would have to go. So I would think just change this to whatever you need it to be. You see what I'm saying? So let's see if I had 3,200 times 60, 0.60. So now that's $19.20 to work with. So now I could probably pay my car note and my insurance, and I'll be okay because I had like full coverage. So my insurance was $600 too. So still I have to go into other money. But what I'm saying is, and so then I could probably take it to make it 60, 40, 5, or maybe 60, 43. Y'all see what I'm saying? So right now, the 50, 15, 5% works for me. Now, let me tell y'all why. Because I know I'm just saying the numbers and y'all like, what the fuck is she talking about? So 50% of your check. So let's say, like right now, my shit is like $300. So divided by 2 is $150. Okay? So that's $300. $150 is what my expenses have to be. So for my expenses, I have to pay at this point for this check, I have to pay loans back. So it's like I have to pay $50 to Cash App. So minus. I see why I'm not using the keyboard. Minus 50. Then I gotta pay. I'm gonna pay $23 to Afterpay just to pay over. That's 23. So minus 23, and then that's it. It was something else. Oh, and I got to get a pedicure. So minus 40. And a pedicure is actually 30. I just budget 40 just in case I want to give a good tip. So now, and what's that? 36. So it'll be $36. So I just went ahead. Since I already budget 50, I just went ahead and make it 40. Okay, so that equals $37. So now I got $37 left for expenses. I have $9.99 coming out for Apple storage. $27.01 left. So now I actually have 2701 for expenses. If I can keep 2701, I just go ahead and put that into like my savings. So now 50%, that's for expenses, period. That's expenses. 15% of the 300, and this is before the taxes are taken out. Okay, so 15% of this $300 times 15. And so what I would do is just set this up to straight up come out my check. Is wait a minute. It's $45. So $45 of this will go to my self app, which is now, my credit card and I gotta pay off this loan with this self app and all this different stuff. So I'm gonna pay myself $45. Okay. $15 of the 300, which is Blake's $500, right? I mean, oh my God, Blake's $500. The 5% I put into Blake's account because it has to be set up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just want him to be able to have the money whenever. So I always pay Blake something. I usually pay him 10% of my check. So if my check is $300, I pay him $30. So in this situation, I really can't afford all the time to pay that. So what I might do is take the $27. If I have 2701 left over, I'll go ahead and put it into Blake's account. So I'm starting Blake's account again with $15. So that 5% goes into Blake's account. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So that's it. So it's a savings account. So we have 2 savings accounts now, which we can like kind of keep track of. And then that's it. So that's how it works. So the 50% is actually just half of your check when you get paid. Like it's like after tax, okay? Then the gross amount of your check is the 15%. So say for instance, I get paid $275. Let's do this again. So $275 divided by 2 is $137.50. Okay, so $137.50. And it looks like it's going to be a little short, right? So I might have to reconsider paying Cash App $50 because I don't have to pay the Cash App $50. And I don't have to pay Afterpay $11. Y'all see what I'm saying? So maybe so right now my expenses will be $72.28. That's the Cash App and the Afterpay if I do it the way I want to do it. So I have, and the pedicure. So I won't be able to tip as much. So let me see, minus $72.28 and then minus $40. Oh, okay. So I'll be left with $25.22. So I actually have money left over. So that's it. So 137 for 137. So then the 15% will come out of the 300. So the 275 is what I make after tax. That's after tax money. But when I figure out the 15%, I'm going to make that. I'm going to multiply 0.15 times my gross amount. So my gross amount gives me 45. So then when I look at that, once I get to 45, now I look at, let's go back to 275, and I multiply that by 0.05 to give Blake his money. So he would get $13.75 as opposed to $15. So that's it. Like it's like the money that I'm putting into Blake's account is actually the money that you just kind of start to set aside for emergency savings. So like say for instance you need cash over here or whatever, or you need a little more money there or whatever, then what happens is it's like you'll just draw from that account. You see what I'm saying? But first you got to build an account up, and that's it. Like you got to start building credit for yourself, with yourself, for yourself. You got to count on yourself. So I just went ahead and just was like, okay, I'll just transfer the money into these accounts. You see what I'm saying? Because I can do that on my app to pay myself with my earnings. What's the app? What they do? They have portals and shit like ADP or something like that. So you can add like different accounts. So that's it. So it's like, that's how you set it up. So it's 50. That's going to be post-tax. 15, that's pre-tax. And then the 5% is pre-tax. I mean, it's post-tax. So that's what it is. So I was like, that works for me because then money can just go into the bank. And this little $25, I see I wanted to buy some golden milk. I need turmeric. I would rather just, if I'm at fucking Starbucks, why not just put in some damn steamed milk? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need the pill and it's cheaper. And it tastes better. And then Mosh Podge, Lace and Bling. So I want to make a $25 budget to like put into crowns. So that's it. If I don't get a chance to make crowns, which I work a lot, I'm probably gonna end up putting the money into Blake's savings so that you some because I got like 3 months to make crowns. So I think this is the second month. I think this is the second month. So yeah, so it's like I still got time to make crowns. I got 35 crowns, so I got just a few more to make. What's that? 45. And then I got 15 more crowns to make. And so I did want to make like some lace crowns. And I got some lace here. Somebody gave me some old clothes. I just washed them and took the lace off. But that's it. So I really did like that. So today is all about these financial questions. And it'll work. So like say for instance I did 70-25 or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I did not make a lot of money teaching either. But then I used to Uber, so then I made more money that way. So yeah, like so see, I need 2240. If I needed 2240, then that's crazy. I would have like that's why I was saying like all my dividends, I'm pretty sure they used to go to, and I think I made more than that because some of the money used to go to Blake's daycare fund, and that was it. So the money that went to Blake's daycare fund, I think I lost it. I don't know, but yeah, some of the money used to go to like a daycare account for Blake, and so that would just help me pay for daycare. And so that's it. You know, it's like you use it or lose it. But yeah, that would help you pay for daycare. And it just comes out of my check. So I think I made more than 32. I made probably like 35, 36,000. But I mean 3,600. But that's it. Like you see what I'm saying? It's still not a lot of money. So, but we used to be kicking it. I mean, for real, we used to be kicking it. On my little chat, we be kicking it, baby. What's the next thing? So yeah, let's get into the questions because I was like, that is something I really want to show y'all. And it's like, for real, you can't look at what I'm doing because right now I just gotta like I'm in a shelter. So it's like this is my time to like play around with the money or whatever. But if that's not something you can make happen, you only save 2% of your check and in the savings you could put 10% of the check. You see what I'm saying? That'll be dope too. Like don't think that it has to be that consistent or whatever. Just make it work it to what you think is gonna work for you. Okay, so what's your current financial status like right now? Your current cash and debt balances. So I do this every week, and I do this on Shantae Lakeisha Shula channel. But I do this usually like I didn't do it this week. But what I do is I make out like a chart for the week and for the month. So like this is my chart for the month. It's ran through y'all because I'll be using it. And then this is the one for the week. And so like when I make out the chart, I make out if you look here, I'll be serious, y'all. I don't even have no money. Look, I don't got no damn money. All right here. This is the exact amounts of whatever I do because I do what is it? Penny by penny. What do they call it? Penny by penny. I guess that's what they call it. And I set a budget too. So I set a budget for how much food I'm gonna get. I set a budget for like if I put something on my Starbucks app, I try not to go over on my Starbucks app because I get free food there and I get markouts. So like this August gonna be my birthday month, so I want to give me some of that special reserve coffee and all that different stuff. So I really do have to save because it's like some stuff I just really want. So that's it. And then I put down a list of everything that I could buy. I put down a list of tasks that I have to complete or whatever for my show, for whatever. So I put down stock stuff, you know. What else I put on here? Schedule. I have to put my work schedule on here. Everything. And then I also make stuff like places I want to go to. So then I could just like have a quick list of what I want to do, like where I want to go, what I want to eat. I went to sushi in Clayton, this past, it was like $30. It's like $28 for you to have all you can eat, which is dope. It's dope, dope, dope. It's just not good sushi. It was good, but then I went and had it there and it wasn't good, y'all. It's not good. So, what I do is I just write down whatever cash balance, like Afterpay is my debt and Cash App is my debt. Self is also debt too, but I haven't had to use the card. So I really can consider also self, like I got them or whatever. You see what I'm saying? I can consider that money too, but I don't really need it. So also I have other money coming in, like it'll be like other like tips and all that different stuff coming in. So I'm trying something different for August. So again, it's all calendar, and I write down like this is just the calendar. This is just stuff I get to look at and see where okay how much I have to pay. So then here, even though I keep a what is that thing? But I keep it here. I have a planner, and I gotta transfer this into my planner. But I have a money planner or whatever. So I have that, but it's like when I'm planning shows and stuff, I want to really like take notes, and I don't want to take that with me because I don't want to lose it. And so I just kind of keep notes, keep track of that stuff too. So then again, I make another weekly. So this is my weekly for July through August, whatever. I already make those, and I made this today. So I just quickly make them. And then this time I'm keeping the August 2023 sheet. I'm keeping it until September, I think. I think that's what I can do. Yeah, I got a few spaces for September because I don't want to. If I wrote down this stuff as an expense, I want it to be an expense, and I really want to try out the 50, 15, 5%. So this is what it looks like. So it's like right here, this is my income. Right here, this is my 50% expenses, and then right here, this is my savings for the long term. But then this right here is the short term savings for Blake. But that's it. So this is long term savings that just I don't touch, and then over here, this will be something that I might touch. Okay. And then food expenses, I always budget. So I get food stamps on the first, and they will be stopping soon if I'm still working. So it'll be $56.50 a week or $807 a day. So then here I put notes. And I write down a list. And then if I have any money issues or questions or any debt or anything like that, I put it there. And that's it. So it's like that's all it is. Next, I have everything. So then I have again, I made this. I think it's a second one. I think this is the first one I made, but again, it's just like the same thing. Places I want to go to eat, magazine, just so I'm not too strict on myself, because I could be strict. I'm not joking. I could be strict and frugal, and I try not to be. I try to be a little loose, okay? And then I got the workout planner, August playlist, my podcast I want to listen to, and then like any savings goals that I have, which is right there, which now I can change them into, which is still the same thing, but now I have to change like where I have to change like the numbers or whatever. So I pretty much had that planned out, like the 15. This is before I saw the 15, the 50, 15, 5. Okay, so I made this like the middle of July. And so it's really like it kind of meets the criteria. I just have to like rename stuff. I can use it. So that's it. And then I do that's it. So yeah, as far as money goes, I plan out money every week. Like I don't, and that's even before now. Like even before I was broke, I used to plan out money every week. I'm not like I'm a big spender, but I'm not. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't use credit cards and stuff like this. So I don't really have much debt. I don't think I have any debt right now, and that's it. I don't. I filed bankruptcy too, and I didn't have to. Like I'm so serious. I'm looking at this shit like I ain't had to file no fucking bankruptcy. I had $10,000 worth of debt, y'all, on bankruptcy. What the fuck? So yeah, I plan out money. I plan out food stamps. this week, like after the show, I have to make like a meal plan. So then, because I like work by a grocery store, so I can go to the grocery store and just like get groceries. So now I know I can stick to, like, before I couldn't stick to my $56 budget or my $8 a day budget, but since I can eat at work, I can actually stick to the budget, to the EBT budget for this next month. Like, that's it. And it's probably my last month too. This will be the first month I could probably stick to the budget. Like, I always go over on my EBT budget. Like right now I'm at $1.11 in food stamps. And so it's like, are you kidding me? Like, because sometimes the food is just like, fruit is like so expensive. But at this Schnucks, like, they have like watermelon already cut in half for like $5. They got like, you see what I'm saying? I could eat that shit. No, it'd be like $2.50, so I can get like 2 halves of a watermelon for like $5, and that stuff, y'all, I'll be full. By the time I get to half of the second one, I'm done for the day. That's it. It's like I call it quits. I can go get shrimp and make some ceviche, which is probably the most expensive thing I probably make. But then I have to get like the the mix or whatever. So see, that I cut into the next day budget and stuff like that. So even if it cut into the next day budget, it's okay. I'm not that strict on myself where that's something that I have to stick to like that. But for the most part, I try. I mean, I do. Like, for the most part, I do. And then for the most part, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, some, it just wavers. That's why sometimes I go by the week or I go by the day. It depends on what I need. So, what type of lifestyle would you like to live in the next 5 years? Think about travel, career, location, debt free, etc. How much money will you need to make monthly in order to achieve this lifestyle? I would need to make at least $75 million a month to achieve my lifestyle. Let's be real. 75 million, $80 million a month. What are 3 ways you would define financial success? This is different from the second question. As you're asking yourself for milestones or achievements that you can actually measure, it is necessary for you to have 10,000 in savings in the bank, own a home or a car. What are the things you can actually measure if you've achieved your definition of financial success? I think it's when I can just put up buildings, take down buildings, reinstate buildings. I don't know, y'all. It's just like, I just like to see the properties or whatever, and that's it. Like, I just want my wealth. That's it. I'm not trying to. I don't know. That's it. I want my wealth. That's all. I want to be able to manage my own wealth. It seems scary because it's a lot, but I think I'll be able to handle it. I'll be able to take it on. I'm a planner. I'm a numbers person, and some places I have to go over the numbers 5 or 6 times. Just like today, I got 5 or 6 copies of my damn schedule, but it's like I have to see on each one what it's like. So I think I could do it. What age do you want to retire, if at all? I don't think I can. I'm an artist. I'm a creator. We don't retire. We just be sitting and still making shit. Um, It says, okay, you don't want to work forever. I'm trying to do what I love, so it don't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? And now I kind of do what I love, and it doesn't feel like work. It just feel like kind of hanging out and stuff like that. I'm not creating at Starbucks, but at least I'm talking to people and I'm out with people. Like, that's good for my soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all it is, y'all. That's life. Anyway, the questions are at the bottom of Facebook and YouTube, and I'm saying try it out. 50, 15, 5, 60, 10, 3, 70, 8, 1. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, or 2. I don't know. But it's like, just work it out and make it out to be the best for you. Okay? Don't try to, like, oh, no, Shantae is so strict about money. I'm going to tell everybody I'm strict about. Don't do nothing. Just work out what's best for you. That's it. Anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Unto Black Unicorns telling y'all to have a great day. A great day.